Hola, hola, buenos días. We are in week number 8. So today we are in lesson 5 or unit 5, lesson 2. Okay, let's see what we're learning today. Forgot to set my alarm, sorry, on my timer. Okay, so today we're going to learn about affirmative negative words, and we are going to learn about double object pronoun, which we kind of know about this because we have used this for commands. Remember, commands we pronounce, but then we're going to add a little bit more. So let's go back here, affirmative and negative words. Okay, I'm going to use my PowerPoint. Not that one. This one. Okay, so this is my PowerPoint. So affirmative negative words. Okay, in English, okay, when you want to express a negative idea in English, you have to use a negative word by or followed by an affirmative word, right? Por ejemplo, I don't see anything. Don't is negative and see. Oh, I'm sorry. In anything, it's affirmative. Okay, it's wrong to have two negative words in English. I don't see nothing. This is wrong to talk like that in English. But in Spanish, this is how we talk. We need to have the double negative. Okay, so here it says yes. To express something, a negative idea, you have to have a double negative. For example, no veo nada. So no is negative, nada is negative. I don't see nothing. That's how we talk in Spanish. No quiero nada. So no is negative and nada is negative. So, conclusion. In Spanish, when you want to express something negative, you have to have double negative, okay? Now we're going to learn about the affirmative word. We have algo, alguien, algún, alguno o alguna, depend what you're describing. O, siempre, también. So they are all affirmative, okay? And the negative will be nada, nadie, ningún, ninguno, ninguna, depend what you're describing. Ni, nunca, tampoco, okay? All right, so we have the affirmative, and you have the negative, and also you have all that in one paper right here. You have all the words right here, see? So you can see it better this way. Okay. Now, be careful with alguno and ninguno, okay? Because if you're describing something masculine, but it's only one, then you have to drop the O. It becomes algún, okay? For example, ninguno, and the same thing with ninguno, I'm sorry, you're describing something, the noun is masculine and it's only one, you gotta drop that O and becomes ninguno. Okay, por ejemplo, ¿quieres algún postre? See, I did not say ¿quieres alguno postre? Why I dropped that O? Because postre, which is dessert, is masculine and it's only one. So you have to have algún there and make sure you have the accent mark. The answer, you can say yes or no, but this is another example. No quiero ningún postre, okay? So because you don't want the dessert, all right? So you have to use now the negative word, which is ningún, right? And ningún, if you go here, what is ningún? Right here, none, okay? Because you don't want it, and you need to have the double negative. Now in Spanish, when you answer, you need to have to know. When it's an answer, no, coma, no quiero ningún postre. Now here, see, it's no a O because postre is negative. I'm sorry, it's masculine and it's only one. Okay, so then we have alguien and nadie. When alguien o nadie is the object of the verb, you have to use the preposition a before of the word. Let's see. For example, ¿conoces a alguien? de España. Okay, so again, because this alguien is the object, is the object of the verb, so you must have the preposition a before those words. Okay, so here, do you know anyone from Spain? And this one right here, whether the answer is yes or no, you still have to keep that a, okay? So again, when alguien and nadie is the object of the verb, you have to have a preposition. Now you see why I'm using alguien here and why I'm using nadie here? Alguien because I'm asking, right? And you ask in affirmative. You don't ask in negative, affirmative. Alguien is someone. And because your answer is no, you don't know no one, so you have to answer in a negative way, and you must have the double negative. But again, when you answer a question in Spanish and the answer is no, you have to have no, comma, another no, and then the negative word, which is nadie in this case, because you don't know no one, right? And nadie, when you go here, means no one. Okay, so let's make corrections here. So we have no veo algo, okay? No veo algo. I wish I can have these two open. Let's see how so you can see, yes, okay. So, right here, right? No veo algo. Okay, I don't see nothing. I don't see anything. This in Spanish is wrong. It's wrong, right? Because algo is affirmative. Look, algo is something. This is wrong. We don't talk like that. So what will be the right answer here? No veo what? Nada. Nada. We'll go back here. También no me gusta la camisa roja. Okay, so you also don't like the red shirt. Okay, so what's wrong here? So she or he is expressing that then he does not like the red shirt. Also does not like the red shirt. So here I'm using también, and también is affirmative. This is wrong. So what will be the negative? You have no here. Tampoco will be the negative. Ella conoce a alguno muchacho. What's wrong here? She knows some boys. So a boy, I will say. Muchacho it's masculine and it's only one. And remember the rule with algún and ningún, you have to drop that o when the noun is only one and is masculine. So that will be ella conoce algún muchacho. No me gusta el cine. Yo siempre voy. So if you don't like the theater, here after the comma you're expressing, then you always go. So this is wrong. What will be the opposite of siempre? That will be nunca, correcto. And yo no quiero algo, I don't want anything. So the algo is wrong because you have to do the double pronoun or the double negative, double negative. So instead of saying algo, what you're going to say? Nada. All right, so that will be the grammar for this one right here. For affirmative and negative word, you're going to have access to this handout as well as the PowerPoint. Okay, so this is not really complicated. Just you have to make sure your brain understands that in Spanish you have to use the double negative when you want to express something negative. Okay. All right. So now we are going to kind of review the double of your pronouns. We have done this with commands, but now we're going to do it with questions and statements. So let's go back and review the direct of your pronouns. Is mete, lo, la, nos, los, las. The most common one is lo, is la, is los, and las, and pretty much replace items, things, okay? Pretty much, not most of the time, but not all the time, but most of the time, replace things, item, object. Then we have the indirect of your pronoun, which is me, te, le, nos, and les. The most common one will be this one, well, all of them, all right, because this one, it's about people most of the time, but not all the time. It's about people. When someone does something for somebody, or when somebody does not do something for someone, okay? It's pretty much people. Then the way we learned this was with command. Remember, command, we pronoun when you say buy it for her, don't buy it for her. Okay, so for example, here I'm going to give you a command about buy the milk for me. Okay, so compre me la. All right, remember, compre is the command of comprar. Me, it's because in the formula was command plus direct plus indirect. So here is the indirect, me, all right, because you're going to buy it to me, and it, which is milk, will be la. Cómpremela, of course, with accent mark, cómpremela. So this is how you learn it. And when it's negative, we don't attach anything to the command. No me la compre. Remember? Okay. So this is something that we already learned. We are just reviewing this part right here. Okay? All right. So now you're going to use the same commands, okay, when you are making a statement. When you make a statement, the verb have to be conjugated in future, in past, or present tense. There is no command, okay? You're not telling someone what to do or what not to do. Just you're making a statement, okay? So, and again, you do exactly the same thing here, but it's in a statement. El chico me compró el periódico. So the boy bought me the newspaper. He bought me the newspaper. So el chico me compró el periódico. Now, okay, so now we are going, okay, hold the timer. We are going to replace el periódico for what? Periódico is an item, it's a thing, it's an object. You go, and it's masculine and it's only one, so you're going to replace it for lo. Where you going to place the lo? Right here, in front of the verb. El chico me lo compró, all right? When it's only one verb involved, you put all the direct and indirect of your pronoun in front of the verb when it's one verb involved. And remember, indirect, which is this one right here, indirect, if it's one there, because not all the time you're going to have an indirect, always go first. And then the direct, which is this one right here, goes after, but always in front of the verb. I have to make another video, okay? This is getting too long, so give me 1 second. Bye-bye.